Hello, beloveds. Welcome. I have been poked and prodded by Spirit to begin speaking on some of the subjects that are coming up. And today, well, congratulations, by the way, for being here. We just completed a phenomenal, fantastical, amazing level up. I'm getting transmissions from the Arcturian Council. Who knew? And the messages are beautiful, and I can't wait to share some of them with you. So one of the first things that keeps coming up is, well, let's talk about this quote. For a ship with no port, no winds are favorable. What does that mean? It means that if we don't know what we're doing, then everything is chaos. So with this current energy that's coming in, you know, the title of this video is The Darkness Informs the Light. And what's true is we look at chaos, and when we focus on chaos, the question it's asking us is, what are you made of? Is this you? Are you chaos? And so some of the information that we get from chaos or darkness or the opposites is the bearing question of what is it, what are you, and what are you made of? So when we have chaos in our life, what is the answer to chaos? The answer to chaos is clarity. So someone in the room needs to stop that wheel. And right now, practitioners are starting to feel this pressure to function and be more involved. So from a standpoint of someone who isn't a practitioner, how do we support movement? And how do we support the elevation of the light out of this chaos and out of this darkness? And the answer is within. So there's 5 steps to bringing your energy into alignment. We are manifesting in every single moment. So checking in with your body first. Where is your body at in this anxiety? These outside influences are causing this to rattle a little bit. So when you're off center, I want you to think of a car that's got a rattle. We fix the alignment. We fix the things that are going on in order to get better direction. So the first thing that you want to ask yourself is, where am I at in this scenario? Sometimes we need to exit ourselves from the scenario. Other times we are there to fix the scenario. The light comes in to correct things and put them into alignment. So number 1, clarity. Number 2, elevate your self-concept. Elevate what you think about yourself and what you're here to do. Never believe in negativity. That's a lie. All the time, negativity comes in to short circuit and hamstring us and get us to question and doubt ourselves. But what is doubt but intelligence? It is very extremely intelligent to doubt or question things. So that's just getting clarity and answers. And what I've noticed, Onka, the spirit that I've been calling in Jaguar, which is the cat, the temple cat, for awareness. And oh my goodness, what's true is when we look to see what is in front of us, and if it's out of alignment, it's asking you to put it into alignment. So trust that you have more power than you think you do to transmute these things, always through the open heart. But where is it that we're going? So chaos, the spirit of chaos has been ringing bells lately. Everything is chaos. So I've noticed this spirit of chaos and the spirit of confusion. So what is the answer for confusion? Is clarity. In NLP, we reframe. As a practitioner and a healer, we find the opposite, and we feed that in order to nullify the other or bring in more. So what is the answer to chaos? What is the answer to confusion? Is information and knowledge. Right now, we're in an era where we have access to knowledge of all kinds. There are no excuses anymore. We can't say we didn't know anymore. Now we have this choice to make. And so free will is the one law of the universe. Free will. So what is it that you choose? That is the point of the darkness. That is the point of chaos. So the next era of humankind will be vibration. It will be emotion. So emotional intelligence is one of the most important things that we can work on now. Science is starting to prove this. Our bodies have more wisdom and intelligence than we ever thought or knew. Ignore the outside influences and the noise and begin to trust your nervous system. If something's out of alignment, it may not be you that's out of alignment, it may be the environment. So change the environment. The only thing we can ever change is ourselves. So how do we react with that? So first of all, let's just point out that any message that comes from the light will never be of fear. So fear mongering or teaching you to be afraid is not of the light. So focusing on and trusting and surrendering to spirit and giving in to the messages of peace, trust, deeper into intelligent love, and trusting each other. This is where we are needing to open ourselves to trusting that we can do better. Clarity is very difficult to acquire without emotional intelligence. If we don't understand where we're coming from and how we're wired and what we're made of, what we're, if we're angry or sad, or excited, we often push emotions down and our body becomes our enemy because we don't have free expression. So surrendering to our emotions is one of the most terrifying things that we can do because it feels so big. So how do we get clarity in a world of confusion? Number one, I would say, decide what it is that you're about. Decide what you want to accomplish, what you stand for, and begin speaking to those things. There isn't a fight any longer. Now we're into transmutation. And when we hear all of these astronomical things that are going on, I mean, we have hurricane stuff going on and wars everywhere. How do we reset that grid? How do we bring it back into alignment? And it begins with trust. It begins with surrender and faith. We can soothe that energy, even though we can't participate. I can't travel to the Middle East and go and have a conversation, but I can offer my prayers. And if you think about how prayer can have such an effect, we can begin to tap into that power together. So this is a call to action. This is a call to action to go within, get clear on what it is you want to accomplish and what you stand for. Get clear on the direction that you want to take. That is the answer to chaos. And remember, when we have darkness or ugliness or difficult times, the only purpose and point of the darkness is to inform the light. When something is out of alignment, it's looking for that bright light to put it back into alignment. I would just suggest trust yourself, go within, work with your nervous system to bring that back down into congruency within your body, and trust. It's time to start taking our spirituality very seriously because we are in the age of the shaman. I'm here as a herald of the change. I'm letting you know that the shift has happened and we're about to ascend. And I'm excited that you're here with me. I want to thank you for hanging out. I'll catch you on the flip side, Adonai.